And we're back. Applersky here, bringing you the final piece of the Platinum Trophy Guide for this wonderful game, Sword of the Sea. So for all of you that have been with me this far, thank you for joining me. I hope it's helped out. It's been a blast doing. Sorry it's taken me so long, but you know, the editing process, I do it all myself, so it's pretty long process, but we got it going. And this one's the longest actually of the video series, but that's because I wanted to go ahead and wrap everything up in this one final video. So with all that being said, getting into the guide here, just follow along with what I'm doing. We'll be riding the shark here, similar to the dolphin level from the last part. Now again, just as with the dolphin level, you're going to want to collect as much coin as you can here. Take advantage of that. This one's a little bit different. He can't jump. He does like a charge move, right? So you'll see like you break the crystals like that, right? So do as much as you can. I'm not going to show you where they're all at, but I mean it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to show you where all the cleansing areas are so you can get that trophy. So the big blue ones, if you get lost, I've kind of found myself getting lost a few times here. Not on this part, but in the level in general. Look for those blue light beams, because those will be like the main big blue crystals you have to break to turn the whatever that is on to get to the next area. So we had a dolphin in the sand and now a shark in the snow. Pretty awesome. I can't really. I'm going to put a review out on my thoughts on this too, so keep an eye out for that. I just was really mesmerized by this game, so, and I hope you guys are too, and I hope you appreciate it just as much as I do. So grab that healing spot there. Now remember, some of these, don't skip them, because some of these you can skip them, but you won't earn the trophy for cleansing a level, so just keep that in mind. Now I'll go ahead and cleanse that spot there, and then we'll be moving on to the next section. That mountain coming up. Also, I mentioned it in my last video too, and I got some comments, so thank you for those who, you know, kind of listen to me, and because I really like to read through the comments of what you think so far. So, you know, now's your time. Let your voice be heard. I want to hear what you think about the guide and also your feelings on the game. Again, that's kind of my favorite part of being a content creator is engaging with the community. So please feel free to leave any comments, and if it's something negative, don't hesitate. Don't kill me, but you know, I take constructive criticism, because I'm just trying to get better every single video I upload. So that's the first one for this section, the first major one, and you can see the other one off in the distance there. But again, just take advantage of breaking through all the crystals and grab as much coin as possible. As you can see, I was kind of starving for coin here. That's why I have kind of like, I'm saving up, you know, because I'm trying to get the final upgrades, and we'll get them throughout the course of this. By the end of this video, it's the trophy pop, the platinum trophy will pop. Now, disclaimer: I'm not gonna go through the final boss in this video, because I've already done a whole separate video on that. And if you're not subscribed to my channel or haven't seen that video, I'm gonna leave a link at the end of this video, so you can go ahead and click on that, because that's a whole another beast in its own, is beating the boss. Not beating the boss, but beating it without taking a hit. So I have a guide for that if you haven't seen it yet. Alright, just same as before, just cleansing the areas. And as kind of a general rule, where the main, like in each section where the main tower is at, you're gonna have healing spots to the left and right of the tower there. So if you get lost, you shouldn't, because I show where they're all at in the guide. But if you find yourself getting lost, just kind of scour the left and right sides of the map, and you'll find those healing areas. So coming up here, we've opened up the next area here, the final area of the level. And also too, it's pretty obvious, but in case you were wondering, if you're ever like confused on where to go for the main path, follow like the fish, the floating fish in the air, and which direction they're going, and that'll take you into the next like main area. And don't forget to grab all these coin that these healing spots drop. And here, over here to the right, it's another one. Also too, once you guys complete it, I'd like to hear your thoughts on the story, on the narrative, like what you took away from it. It's a visual storytelling type game, so it kind of leaves it up to interpretation, and I don't think any like answer is wrong. But I'd like to see what you guys took away from, the narrative of the game. Okay, now we're gonna head to that other big blue crystal way over there. Busting through these as we get there. Yeah, see, I'm racking up coin quick. I think I end with over 1,000 in this level, or close to it. Now the main path is open, but I would take this opportunity to just knock out the remaining glaciers to get the rest of the coin available to you. I really like the music in this level too. I mean, I know I've mentioned it before. Enough can't be said about the music. There's not one track that doesn't hit, and it flows perfectly with the gameplay too. Kind of dynamically as you go into new areas and gain more speed and things of that nature. See the floating fish there? They're going in a circle, and that's kind of like your guide. Like, think of it like the guiding wind in Ghost of Tsushima. All right, now up to the hill here. Cleanse the final area. And then it's going to raise this giant castle bridge up to the mountain peak. And you want to take one final look, because I think we might have missed one cleansing spot. Yep, right here. That one's pretty hidden, so. Oh, actually, this is the secret shell. So that, by cleansing that one, that's the final one. Cleanse the frozen drifts, and then you're going to want to take this path to get the one and only secret shell in the level, just like the dolphin mission, and that'll give you the trophy as well. Frozen drifts shell collector. And now we're on to the main path here. We're going to go ahead and follow the main path up to the bridge, or the mountain, I should say. And this is a good opportunity right here. I don't show the whole thing, but there's a lot of glaciers on this path. Just hit every single one of them. See, my coin is over. It's at 1100 at the end of the level, so good way to farm some coin there. And that'll be all for that level. Moving on to the next one. I think we have, so there's two more levels left. The final level is a lot shorter than some of the other main levels. This one's pretty long and probably the hardest, I would say, to navigate. Because now you have it introduces that wave ride that you can do because you're with the girl now, tandem on one board, so she has that power to like glide in the air if you do like a triple jump. But it is kind of hard to get used to at first. Like this part right here, we're going after a secret shell. This took me like 15 minutes to get a hang of the controls. I kept, the whole game I was used to just kind of spamming the jump button, and with the cloud ability, which is awesome, it's great, it's a cool addition, it just takes a little bit getting used to control wise. But you drop down here and you're gonna get the first secret shell of the level, which is number 34 in total. And back on the main path, this is the first delay of the level, number 17 in total. You can't miss this one. Now, farther along on the main path, gonna head up this way. So anytime you see those like little, oh yeah, the secret area here. So make sure before continuing on, you jump backwards, jump over this chasm, and grab secret shell number 35. That one was well hidden. I kind of seen it by chance because I moved the camera around and seen that opening there. And then once you find the vendor, depending on how much coin you have, hopefully you have enough to open up the next unlock, which is the super jump. And once you do so, you'll get a trophy for that. Now once you've kind of cleansed, this is the linear story, you can't miss this. Cleanse this area and you're going to want to jump on this whale, and this will give you another trophy. I take a ride on him for a bit because it looks beautiful in here. I believe this is the sperm whale. Yeah, sperm whale rider trophy as soon as you hop off of him. And then also when you get to that area, you'll see you can ride the sperm whale all the way up to the top to grab that secret shell. So don't forget about that one. And then right here, this area here, you see those two longboats in the distance. That's the next delay in the mission. There's a hailing spot here. Ah, that's really, really beautiful. The blues with the manta rays flying around. I love how every like level is completely different looking, like visually. I mean, yeah, like there's two levels that are kind of sand based, but even still, they look different. They're every level is distinct. And come over here, grab this healing spot. I like the boat design too. They look like, I don't know, like Viking longships or something. You can see I'm just still grabbing as much coin as possible because the final... Is there one other ability? No. So the next time we open a chest is 5,000 coin. And that's the final reward, but we won't even get that until, I'll explain later, because I didn't get it until New Game Plus. Now these lantern things, you'll see once you jump through them with the glide, it allows you to like continue your glide. So cleanse this area. This is all linear here. Can't miss this. So gliding around, use the jellyfish now that are spawned in the area, and glide over to this long ship that's sticking out of the wall here. And we're gonna go for a secret shell. So we're gonna go around this cliff, use your glide. Get on this boat and then do the same thing to the next boat. Oh, don't fall off. Oh, oh. See how I can... There's a secret shell 37. Now kind of back to where we came from. Following the main path, using that, you'll see when you go through it, it just recharges your glide. Now up to the next main healing spot of the level. It's going to reveal a sunken ship under the ice, and you gotta raise that. So go to those two ships, one on each side, and the anchors will raise the ship out of the water. Now that you've done that, we're going to jump on this whale here, take him for a little spin ride. That's gorgeous. And this is the, I believe this is the blue whale rider. Take him around for a spin. Get over here on the big ship that came out of the sea. So after you've gotten that trophy, there's some kelp here. And this area takes you way up high. Now if you notice here, when we drop down in here, there's a secret shell right on the right there. For some reason I missed that, but don't worry, we're going to come back to it. So glide off here. Now I do this kind of in an unorthodox way because I end up falling down. But what I did here is I got on this platform, and I used that to boost. See, I failed the first time, but if you jump up on that platform and then do your wave glide through it, get to the next one, and then third one, and then you'll get here between the two sharks and grab secret shell 38. Moving along, head back this way, go through as many of those as possible, and it's going to take you all the way around the side of the map here. Boom. And we're going to go for a shell that I don't know if it was obtainable before this part, but either way, we're going for it. It's way over here. Stay on the side of the wall, don't fall down. Around this bend here. See, it's way back here. I don't know if there was another way to get it. There probably was. That boat sticking out, I don't know, but either way, we're getting it. So and that's secret shell 39. Back to the ship here. Now in this center section is Stele 19. It's like the center platform of the boat. You'll see it. And then in the same section on the other side over here, there's like a room with a bunch of jars and a couple of treasure chests. There's a very well hidden shell in here though. If you go to that broken pot against the left hand side wall, you'll find secret shell number 40. Boom. Now using that, so now we're going to grab that secret shell 41, use the half pipe to get way up there, and using this point as a reference, this is like the first platform where the chain goes through. We're going to go through here, use the kelp to get as high as possible, and then wave dash over to this section. Now you can't get over to the right of this, it's like an invisible wall. I thought maybe there was something up there, but there's not. Drop down here, we're going to jump over to this boat here, and this is where we're going to find the poison dart frog, and you'll grab the trophy for that. Back to the main path, start grinding to the floating island. this part was confusing for me. Hopefully I do a good enough job in the editing so it's not too bad for you. Get on this boat here. We're gonna kind of use this boat as a reference, and we need to get to that floating island over there. So use that jellyfish and then your wave glide to get to this long boat here, and use the jellyfish to get across. This level is actually really fun with the wave glide once you get a hang of it. And then heal this area, because you won't be able to get the cleansing trophy without it. And this is going to open up the pathway to the trick area, which is vital because this is the last one. For one, you get a trophy for finding it if you followed the guide to find all 4 of them throughout the game. And for 2, you get a trophy for beating it, the high score, and it's kind of your last opportunity to maximize your overall score, right? So I said in the previous couple of videos that you need to get 1 million, you need to end the game with at least 1 million points, right? Now, I know that I haven't been talking too much about tricks and stuff, but as long as you're doing as many tricks as possible and taking advantage of these time attack areas, like I said in the last part, I was able to get like almost 140,000 in one attempt, right? So just kind of use these. If you think you're not gonna make the end of the game with over 1 million, just kind of keep farming these, because we're not on a time limit here, so you might as well do it now. But I think I'm close to, because I do this one a couple of times, and I end this level with like less than 10,000 remaining that I need. I think I'll show you my score here coming up after I complete this. Boom, high score, and then you'll get the trophy for Trick Attack Expert. And then grab all the coin here. It's quite a bit. And then you'll see my score too. And I screenshotted it so you can see where I'm at. So up at the top right, 991,260. So I felt confident with that score that I could move on in the level and be able to get just like 9,000 left to get over 1 million within the game. So using that boat as a reference here, and you see way down there is a secret that we're gonna go to. Now you can jump in here and get the chest for some more coins, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna drop down. Don't use your boost yet, use it here until you can get all the way over here, and then just hit the double jump real quick and you'll get in here, and that's shell 42. And then to get out, you use that drain and it'll pop you out of there. Now moving on to the next segment, which there's nothing you missed in between now until then, or then until now I should say, and that'll give you the trophy for cleansing the sacred river. And then you jump on this guy here, this whale, take him for a ride. I forget which whale this is, but I take him for quite a ride all the way over here to this floating island, or at least once until you can get to those to boost you over there. Once you jump off of him, you'll get the trophy blue whale rider, and that's the last animal trophy that we'll get. And then go through these here, and this is going to bring you to secret shell 43. It's up in here in this lighthouse looking thing, and that's Sacred River Shell Collector. So that's all the shells for this level. And now we're just going to make a beeline towards the exit and go to the final level. I think there's another stele left. Or maybe... Oh, another... Okay, yeah. Use this here. Yeah, there's another stele over there. Stele, however you pronounce it. I think it's Stele. Stele. Yeah, Stele number 20. That should be the last one of the level. Yeah, okay, so now we're gonna head towards the exit. Oh, no. Spoke too soon. Drop down here. Ah, okay, so I put the trophy in the wrong spot. Secret Shell 44. Secret River Shell Collector. Okay, I see what I did there. It looks like I put the... in two different spots. No worries, either way, we got it. It's the end of the level. And moving on to the final level of the game. The fire level. I forget what it's actually called, the boiling cavern or something like that. But now this level here, be careful with the flames. You can surf over them, but if the longer you're on them, you'll start to burn. And then, I mean, you can't really die in this game, but it'll like reset. If you're going after something, it kind of like reset you at a certain point. So just try not to burn up. Now in this is the first main like open area here. So we're going to kind of use this as like getting our bearings, what to look for. Once you jump on this boat here, and see I'm looking to the left as a point of reference of the area from the entrance. You want to go around here and you're going to grab Secret Shell 45. Now moving along quite a bit later, after you got the water ball and open that door, you're going to grab Stele 21 right here. And after that, you're going to want to jump up on these rocks here. We're going to go take a little long journey and go grab another secret shell over here. Jump on this ledge. And jump across. Now remember, you don't have in this level you don't have the girl with you, so you can't do the wave ride. So just keep that in mind if you haven't figured it out already. So that was Secret Shell 46. Now using this tipped over kind of boat against the right-handed side as a point of reference, we're going to use, there's straight ahead over there, there's like a cave area where it's another Stele number 22. And then jump up on this rock here from the point here, see the floating boat. Use that as kind of a reference on like how to get up there. That boat that's sitting up there, almost fell off there. Use your super jump here if this happens to you to get back up. And that's the last frog of the game, the frog skeleton. Kind of funny. In a burning cavern, of course, it's not going to be alive. Alright, now see this boat over here that's kind of tilted up like a ramp. We're going to use this one. And you can see there's an opening over there, but that's where the Stele was from before, right? But we're going to want to stay on this ledge and go around here. Careful not to fall down. And get on this ledge over here. Sorry for my phone going off. If anyone can guess what that ringtone is, what it's from, let me know in the comments. Alright, so hit a left over here once you've gotten that far and grab Secret Shell 47. Now sitting here using this place as a point of reference, go around. This one took me kind of a while to figure out. It's good that you know, like, you've collected all the shells. Like, that's how I was able to know that there was still some left, is because you get a trophy per level for finding all the shells in that level. So it's in this cave here, really easy to miss. And that's secret shell 48. So only 2 more shells left, and then 1 steely. So this is much farther along in the main path, and that you could see the steely over there. Jump on that, grind the whalebones, or try to at least. I failed, but either way, get up there and grab steely 23, and that's the final one of the game. And you'll grab the trophy here, Wisdom of the Ancients. Now, using the steely location kind of as a guide, we're going to stay here and grab the final shell of the level, but not of the game. And I'll explain more on that later. So jump up over here, come around here, and then turn around, grind those whalebones, and grab that shell 49, and that'll give you Boiling Cavern Shell Collector. And that's pretty much it. As far as the first run goes, you'll get Sword of the Sea for completing the game. And next up, we're going to talk about New Game Plus and the remaining trophies. I'm not really going to give you an in-depth guide on New Game Plus. It's pretty easy to figure out. There it is, Sword of the Sea, and you'll see the score of 1 million. It's over 1 million, so if you do so, you'll get the Great Score Trophy, right? Now, New Game Plus, this is New Game Plus right here. So I'm just going to kind of show it and have it running in the background and explain what this is going to do for you to get the rest of them. So the first of all, you're going to want to speed run the game. So you have to beat it in under 2 hours, okay? Which is very, very doable. Now, the hard part is beating it in under 2 hours. Now, we got all the collectibles out of the way. We don't have to worry about that, right? The only ones we have left are getting the final reward, which we need 5,000 coin to do. Now, depending on how much coin you gathered throughout the game, you might have been closer than I was, but I still needed about 2,500. So I was able to do it, but just keep in mind that if you're low on coin on your speedrun playthrough, time is a factor. So you're not going to want to use the trick attack spots too much. I do it I think I do it once per to gather coin and also your score, right? So going over 1 million, there's another trophy for you have to beat your own overall score within a run. So to knock it all out quickly with 2 playthroughs, you're going to want to get the final upgrade. So that means you need to have at least 5,000 coin from the point of last time that you got the last upgrade, right? So 5,000 more. And then beating your score. That's why I said earlier in previous videos that you don't want to go too much over that 1 million, because it's going to be harder for you to do in the speedrun to get that level. Now, there is an advantage though, is that once you start New Game Plus, all the tricks you do, you get double points for, right? So as you're keeping those combos going and going and going, you keep those combos going, you're gonna end up with double the amount of points that you would normally. You could see I'm in the first level and I've already got, or the second level, and I'm already at 250,000, right? So, and then if you beat it under 2 hours, you're gonna get twice. It's gonna double your overall score you ended with. So if you get over 500,000, then it's gonna double that if you beat it under 2 hours, and it's gonna give you the trophy for beating your own high score. So keep that in mind. And you'll see right here that this is the trophy for loyal customer, which I'm gonna go get the final reward from the vendor here in the snow level. And this is actually a really cool reward too. You're actually going to get 2 trophies here. So the first one is loyal customer, and you get the final secret shell. So, and the ancient armor, which gives you water rails without the girl. So you're going to get water whisper also, which that's the one for the secret seashell. So 2 trophies there. As long as you get, the 5,000 coin, you'll net those 2 trophies there. And then once you complete the game, finish the boss again, and you've done it in under 2 hours, you're going to get, once the credits roll, you'll get Speed Surfer, which I believe it shows. I'll show you my time here, what I ended up with. It's kind of weird that it makes you wait through the credits and you can't skip them, but either way. So Speed Surfer there. So I beat it in 1 hour 44 minutes, which doubled my score. So I got 1,300 points, which granted me the new high score trophy as well. And as we wrap up here, wait for these trophies to pop. That's going to be all for this guide. Hope it helped. Hope you enjoyed it. And again, if you're having trouble with the boss and getting that untouchable trophy, I do have a video for that on my channel. And like I said, you're going to be able to click the link here to get that one. And there it is, the Platinum Pro Surfer. So thank you guys so much for following me on this journey and platinum this wonderful game. Hope the guide helped. Hope you guys stick around for the next guide. Next one up is Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. So really excited about that. Until then, you guys have a great rest of your day, and Applersky out.